Oh, J Money.
What's happening?
Guess what today is?
I don't know what day is it.
It's only Saturday.
Saturday?
It's
We
only
have
game
the
day. It's only game day.
I heard there's it's supposed to be gold with the Midas touch today.
Trust the Midas touch. What's going on, everybody? Wisemen Say podcast. Ty Fisher alongside Jerald Lucas. It's game day against the Pigeons from New
Wake
York.
up.
From New York. Did I? No, I did not make a. I did not make a little banner thing, but it's okay. You want to know why? Because we got one right there.
Hey.
Look, I was like, do I make some or no? And then I was like, you know what? Screw it. We'll just go with the ones we had the other day.
Top of the morning.
I'm just like, can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right. Um, but now we have a more in-depth preview against New York. Now that the Tuesday and Wednesday match days are complete.
This week.
Yeah, right. Golly. But Gerald, my friend, so taking a look at New York, um, they are unbeaten in 7 straight MLS matches, equaling Columbus and New England for the longest active streak in MLS. Though 6 of those were draws. They only have one win.
So 6 out of the 7, that's what, 6 points. But
Seven out of the last five, and three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine in the last seven. Oh, sorry. Yeah, 6 of those are draw. Yeah, I think you're right.
so 6 points there plus the one win. So you're looking 9 points of 7 games.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's not pretty impressive. I mean, yes, the unbeaten, you found a way to draw.
Yeah.
Um, but dropping that many points,
Well,
and
I
maybe
mean, we have room to talk. I mean, we dropped 2 against Miami.
yeah, but still, you know what I'm saying? Out of the last 7, how many points has Columbus, gotten?
Yeah. We well in our last 7, we have 5 wins and 2 draws.
So that's what 15. That's 17 points in the last
17 in the last 7.
compared to 9.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's a whole 2 spots in the standings.
Yeah, definitely. And looking at the standings, we sit fourth. We are 3 points back from second place and Nashville.
The updated one shows 3 points behind Nashville, 2 points behind third,
Yep.
and 11 or 9 points behind
Cincinnati.
Kentucky.
Yep.
So I mean, when you got a player like Lucas scoring, who's supposed to be doing the assist,
Yeah.
you
And
know,
Cujo
and,
providing the goals, and he's
and
doing the opposite.
yeah, he's second right now in the league in assist, or tied for first.
He's tied for
He's tied
first.
for first. So with 10 assists, right? Lucas is there 5 goals away from Hanny, right? And I saw a stat earlier on Twitter. Cucho sits in like the 4th place in the MVP.
Really?
5 goals and 10 assists. Like he's sitting in the top 5 for the MVP race.
See, look at Nancy doing his thing, man.
And look at when we were going on that rush stretch, how people were calling for Nancy already. Like chill. It's his first year here.
Speaking of Lucas, scored 6 goals in 6 career MLS matches against New York City, only scoring more against DC with 7. 4 of those have come from outside of the box, more than any other player against a single team since he joined MLS in 2020. And also, the Crew in general have won 6 of their last 7 home matches against the Pigeons, We've only drawn once, including playoffs, with NYCFC's lone win in Columbus coming in 2017. Since the 17 playoffs, the home side has won 12 of the 15 meetings between the Crew and New York City. There's been 2 draws and only one team has lost.
Jesus. I mean, what
So,
can, what can you say about the Pigeons? I
right.
mean,
So, looking at the season stats, however, I mean, I think I said it the other day, we lead in every single offensive category.
hmm well, I just want to, I'm looking at some of the Crew notes, right? Through 21 matches, Columbus so far this season has the most goals scored with 42, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's tied for first in club history with the most goals through 21 matches with the 98 season,
Yep.
right? We have the third most goal differential behind St. Louis and Nashville. Surprising there, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's we have the most home goals scored in 2023, 29 of them.
Through 11 home matches.
Yes. So I mean, it's just, and we have the most goals inside of the 18 in 2023 with 35 through 20, through 21 matches.
What's up,
30
Connor?
35 goals inside of the 18. Now I wish we had last year's stats to see how many goals we had inside of the 18 through 21 matches.
Don't get me all the way. I clicked the wrong one. Well, I said, don't get me looking.
Yeah,
Because if I'm not mistaken, I have last year's notes somewhere.
you know, where's the other stat?
I
Cruz
don't
most
have it.
Cruz most home goals through 11 matches, 29 this year, right? Sits 7 goals behind the club record that was set in 98 of 36.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this is tied for fourth with the best home winning streak in club history with a 5-game home winning streak.
By the way,
Mo-
it is I got clarification. This game today is the 10th consecutive.
okay, cool.
I asked Rob on Thursday, and he said it was confusing how Social put it out because Social was announcing it like the week prior
Gotcha.
and whatnot. So I was right. The Social did mess up a little bit, or they made it confusing, at least.
So it's the 10th one,
It's the 10th consecutive. I think
11th of
it's
the season.
the 11th of the season, and I thought there was something else he said too. Can't remember what he said, but yes, it is the 10th one. Here we go. So speaking of attendance, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Man, see, this is can see it even has it here. Lower.com field attendance. That it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10th of the season. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This will be 9th in a row. But he told me it was 10th in a row. Unless
Let me blow
unless
this up because I'm looking
yeah.
at two. One, so 1, 2, 3,
It's
4,
on page
5,
10. It's
6,
on page
7,
10.
8, 9. Yeah, I'm looking at it too.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. This will make 10th of the season. But it's confusing.
Neither to say, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, needless to say, it's sold out tonight, so we're fine.
We're just
But
waiting on the final stats.
yeah. But getting back to the game, I think this game is going to be a um what's that word? A part two of what we saw in New York.
Yes. Um, with a better result. You know what I'm saying? I think we saw a little bit better in Miami given the circumstances down there. No hydration break, the heat.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I would have loved Nancy to sub in sooner, but then again, his philosophy is how the game dictates itself. And at that point, you didn't want to break up, what was going on. Um, it's it's just something about playing at lower.com field, right?
Yeah, my mom gets to go to the game tonight.
Oh
First,
Lord.
I think it's first one this season.
Are you coming to the tailgate?
That's a good question for her.
Please tell me you're coming to the tailgate. Um, no, I mean it's the way that Nazi has them playing. Yes, we need more. We need more wins on the road, right? I'll take points on the road. I would love a win on the road, right?
Yeah,
I'll take a draw on the road, depending on how the game is dictated,
you're
right?
talking about Miami, right?
Miami, any road game, right? Depending on how the game is played out, I'll take a point on the road, right? But at home, I expect no less than 3 points.
The saying that was coined a few years ago was anything less than 3 is a felony.
I believe it.
So, um, injury report.
Yep.
I didn't haven't inquired about Kevin at all. Um, I would assume if there was something, then we would have saw it by now.
Hmm.
So, but the only one on the Cruise injury report is still Will Sands. So we have a
Hey, our friends from South Beach.
Cujo brace incoming. I look if that happens, I have to get that jersey for you for Daniel. I have to get that jersey for Daniel. Will
I
Sands is
w-
the only one on the Ohio Health Injury Report. You said what now?
if Cucho gets a brace tonight, I will order a shirt from the Battered Herons.
I was going to do one. I was going to do that anyway.
Yeah, well, I mean, but
It's happening. It's happening. It is. It is happening tonight. He's due for a goal.
yes,
He's due. The last goal was who was that? We played at home.
Red Bulls.
He scored against Red Bulls?
Yeah,
He did. He did. I think
yeah,
he did.
because
He's still due for a goal.
he had the first goal because it was that beautiful, beautiful, beautiful pass from Matan, and he had that sick back heel.
Yep, that's right. Yep, that's right. Yep. Cucho brace. Yeah, no, I'm definitely I'm definitely looking for Cucho to get at least two.
It was
Could have had one last.
offsides.
It wasn't even offside. The ball was out of play.
To me, it looked offside though. I have to go
Nah,
back and watch.
he was definitely onside. It's just the ball was out of play first.
Yeah.
That's all it was. The ball was out of play. Yao tried to bring it back in, but of course that referee on the near side got us. We almost had it. We almost had it. I'm interested to see when their announcement happens on the 16th. Yeah. Yeah. I can't wait to see that episode, by the way.
Yes.
When you guys go over what the announcement on the 16th is.
Ay, ay, ay.
And also James Sands out for New York City.
Well, we know where James Sands is. He's down in Cincinnati right now.
Where I'll be tomorrow.
Have fun for me.
Oh, dude, I can't wait, man.
Um,
I'm gonna have so much fun.
whose announcement?
Oh, the kits for today. Thank God.
Banana,
Yellow black,
yellow, black. Okay,
yellow black officials in black. Actually, you know what? Let me do this. I'm
we
going
can put it
to.
out there, right?
Yeah, I'm about to screenshot and there we go. Yeah, I'm about to do that right now. Actually,
Um,
thank you for New York. Thank you, New York City, for putting in the kits.
so what announcement on the 16th? I'm missing
That-
something.
That's a new that's a Inter Miami thing.
Oh, okay. That Ramos is not coming to Inter Miami. that he's come.
Recent
That he's
news.
coming to Columbus.
There we go. I'm trying to get to the tailgate. Yes, it's my first game of the season. Yep.
I will be out there until about 5:30.
I won't be. I mean, I'll be probably waiting to get into the gate or something.
Well, I'll be at the tailgate because my parking situation.
Yeah, for sure.
I
Um,
do want to bring up a milestone
what's up?
that I do see here for Columbus, right? Uh, Lucas Zelleryan is 5 games away from playing his 100th game in MLS.
Really? He's
Yes,
played 95 games in MLS.
and as a member of the crew, he's also 4 goals shy of
Are we
40.
wait? Are we talking MLS regular season or in general?
It just says 5 games away from playing in his 100th game in MLS and as a member of the crew.
I feel like that's wrong. I feel like that's wrong
It might be MLS regular season.
because he. No, wait. No. I forgot. I think he went through some sort of injury in 2020.
Um, Also 4 goals shy of 40, right?
I think so. I think Lucas is going to be the next member of the 50-50 club. 50 goals, 50
Gustavo
assists
Vici is 2 games away from playing his 50th in MLS.
in MLS.
So, and then Room is 4 games shy of 100.
Who is?
Room.
Okay. So I have a question for you now. What back three do you see starting today?
This is a tough one because I've seen the question out there. Who do you run with?
Yeah,
Well, we know Chaberco's not going to play,
correct.
start.
Yeah.
He might get some minutes in the second half.
Nah, no, he's not.
Okay.
He hasn't played in a few months. Nancy said he needs him to get back in shape. So
Well,
he's unavailable for today.
all right. So he's unavailable.
Judging by what Nancy has said on Thursday.
Did you get a chance to see him?
Yeah, he was out. He was doing that little small sided game and whatnot.
Gotcha.
It looked good even during the Rondo session. He's
Um,
tall.
yeah, and that's him and Philip,
He's tall.
the Twin Towers.
Oh, why would you? Oh,
Hey, I know, but
Jerald just got us canceled.
no, he didn't.
Oh man.
I mean,
Anyway,
yeah,
back three.
you can bleep it out. Back three, I see. This is gonna be a fun one. I would go with Sawatsky, Milos and Moreira, and push Almison up to the wing.
You said who?
Almison.
No, who's your back three?
Sawatsky, Milos, and Moreira.
Okay. And push
Almison
Balde
up.
up.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Uh I can probably back that. The only thing that I would say is who would you have on the wing then? Would you have Amundsen or Yao Yaboa? Because Yao's good on that wing. Even though it's not his natural position. He's been doing really well.
That's a tough one. I mean, Amundsen has been playing, lights out for us, right?
Mm-hmm.
So has Farsi. So trying to decide those two, right? I would do it to where I would say you have both. Sort of push Amundsen in towards the mid. You know what I'm saying? Almost like
A 6
yeah,
or an 8.
more like an 8. So what Aiden plays, right?
Farsi looked bad against Miami.
No, he didn't.
I
No.
Hey, let's see. Hang on. Let's go. Where's it at? Who scored? Major League Soccer. When did we play in Miami? Here it is.
July 4th.
2-2. Farsi, according to who scored, had a 6.4 rating. One shot that he almost had. A passing success percentage of 91%, a possession percentage of 2.7 or 3 if you want to round up. I mean, I'd have to agree to disagree with the battered herons here. And the only reason why I say that is he had the chance. He looked good in the attack, but the defense wasn't there.
And I agree with that. But Farsi has, yes, it was a bad first touch on that one opportunity.
That was a horrible touch.
Which honestly, even if it would have went in, it probably would have got called back for offside.
Nah, he was onside.
He was. The way
Yeah,
that it showed the review.
Nah, he was onside. He was onside. It's here's the thing. Soccer is a game of inches. That was inches. He was inches onside.
Well, I mean, that's one thing he has to work on is his attack, is his defense, right?
Yeah.
Making those defensive decisions. Attacking wise, he can create shots. He can create, other people's shots. We've
look
seen it.
against New York.
Yeah. So I do. I'll agree with the battered herons too, and disagree at the same time. The weight of his hair holds him back. Oh my god.
Yeah, I think I can't tell. I can't tell if this is Chris or Daniel right now. I think it's Daniel. It could be Chris. I don't know.
Whichever one decided to do a line.
But getting back to New York, right? Columbus holds the season series 9-5-8. And then getting into where did it go? What is something new, Columbus needs to kind of exploit tonight against New York? This is Daniel. Okay.
Tonight to exploit. Them
So,
overbiting, right? So
mhm.
Columbus needs to be, draw that pressure in, right, and attack and strike quicker. Because it looks like, some of the games that I've seen, even the one that where we drew with them 1-1 in the house that Babe Ruth built.
As I'm trying to pull up the stats from that one too.
It looked like anytime that we were drawing them in, they would overcommit, right?
Mm-hmm. Here it is.
And that would, that would open up some of those channels, over the tops. Columbus needs to be a little quick thinking, a little more quick thinking.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing, right? So last game against New York City, New York had more shots on target than goal than we did. They had 3 more shots on target than we did. 5-2. They had a better overall passing percentage. They had a better overall passing percentage in their attacking half, and they had a better passing percentage crossing. 38.5 to our 8.3. So, if anything, Columbus needs to cross more this game than they did the last game, because there's no way that we only had the best percentage of passing in our final third and only got away with 1 goal.
I mean, and that's what it comes back to, talking about them overcommitting, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you have to commit more players to be successful in the crosses, right?
Yeah.
So if we're sitting there playing hot potato with the ball, making sure everybody touches it right, they have to draw up, right? By doing that, that will open up those crosses for Columbus.
Yeah.
Because you're talking about you have Lucas out there. That is true. Uh, you talk about you have Cucho, Lucas, Christian, and Alex, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you have to commit to, defending them. So if they're pulling that pressure and say Lucas is back there in the defensive half, right? Right at midfield. You don't think 2 people are going to come towards him to make him make a bad pass?
But here's the thing, right? The way that New York is set up, they quickly transition when they recover a loose ball. So I think what's going to happen is if Matan, for example, right? Matan, because he likes to dribble uh, into the 18, then kind of cut back because his strong foot is that right foot, right?
Mm-hmm.
They'll throw 3 guys towards him, 2 towards him, 1 to intercept that passing lane, and then draw another guy to take away another passing lane. And the next thing you know, they're on the attack. The one thing that I think Columbus needs to do is what Nancy said when they led in the goal against the Red Bulls. They didn't respect the game. They need to
Mm-hmm.
respect the game, right? So looking at the last game against New York, I mean, this team had it all. And granted, yeah, I do get what Daniel's saying here. Pulling out a point in Yankee Stadium is a great result because they rarely lose at home. But at the same time, it's on Columbus that needs to respect the game. Whether it's at Yankee Stadium, whether it's at lower.com field, it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? But New York was so dominant that game. It was like I just it almost looked like a remnants of the second half against Nashville.
Yeah, down there in Geodis.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because look at, I mean, possession wise, 5-10. The first 10 minutes, it's all New York. 59% to our 42, 63 to our 37, and then we come
Mm-hmm.
back in the 15th and 25th minute, 82 to our 18. Did Cujo play that game? Yes, he did.
I mean, the crew didn't respect the game Tuesday against Miami.
Yes, he did. Wait, yeah. So, I mean, yeah, they didn't respect the game against Miami because we let in a goal after the 89th minute, 90th minute, or something like that, which again is something that Columbus needs to work on.
Yes.
It happened against New York City too, and Farsi slipped and let that goal go in. I mean, credit Schulte for coming off his line to make himself bigger, but it's just,
He can only do so much.
yeah.
And I still think Schulte needs to be considered, up there considering for a keeper of the year, considering all circumstances.
Why? That's right. Lucas was away with the national team in the first game, because now I'm looking at the lineups. We have everybody except Aiden Morris. So I see. So here's what I see. Right. Here's what I see. Same lineup against New York the last time. Put Matan where Morris is. Bring in Lucas to where Matan is. Actually, here, let me see if I can do something.
I can see that. I can actually see that.
Here it is. Bow. There we go. Right? So you bring in, here we go. You take out Aiden, right?
Yep.
You move Matan back here.
Okay.
Insert Lucas here.
And you still have your three-headed dragon then.
Yeah, but switch these two.
Let Christian be up top and
Let
Cucho
Christian be up top. Cucho be the second 10. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Right. And here's what I was looking at. It was.
But then also too, you got, Milos back now.
Yeah. So I'd say this then. I say what you do. I say what you said. Bring Yabo to the bench. Amundsen up here. Move Steven out here where Sean is. Sean where right here, and put Deganik right where Steven is right here.
Yep.
Because that moves Steven back to his natural position almost.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Because those two together, Farsi and Moreira, that connection has been proven, right?
Yeah.
Farsi seems to play better when Moreira's on that right side.
Yeah.
It's been proven. Even though Farsi doesn't have an MLS goal, it's been proven that those two together on that right wing, right? Or you can even do it like, you could do it like this. You move Sean where Aiden is, right?
Okay.
Keep Amundsen there on the left. And you have Milos in the center and Moreira there on the right.
Okay. I can see that happening also.
So putting Sean back where, his natural position.
Yeah.
But the fact that he can now play the center back, he could play a center back role and a midfield role is unbelievable, is dynamic, right?
Yeah. The one thing I'm curious about is who does New York get to replace James Sands?
They don't have nobody.
I mean,
Who on that bench are they gonna put that's that caliber that demands a presence?
I would say Gray.
Is he gonna play the full 90?
I mean, he has to unless he comes out for way to go, Turnbull or this guy.
So I'm not even about to pronounce that.
So I mean, you have three defenders right here. I think it's Gray. Only because I think it was the last game. I think he did come in the last game. He came in for Tyler's Magno. So because they switched from a 3 back to a 4 back. They switched from a 3 to a 4.
I
Which
think they come out with the 4.
So they come out with two other defenders. So they come out with Gray then.
Yeah.
They start with Gray.
I
But
think
they have to have another,
unless they're calling somebody up from
NYC too.
yeah. I think the Pigeons come out with the 4 because that's what put more stress on Columbus, right?
Yeah. So then you have to take out somebody either in the midfield or up top.
Or drop one of them back.
True. I could probably see Parks maybe dropping back. I could see Parks or Morales dropping back
Maxi
to make
Morales.
that 4. So you keep the 3. Nah, that's Maxi Morales plays for he's overseas. Yeah. He's overseas somewhere. You keep this 3, you bring Gray here, but then probably drop Keaton Park. I mean, you could honestly drop these 2 back to make a 5 back.
You could, but I don't think them coming into lower.com field.
Yeah, no, it's not going to happen. But again, this is Nick Cushing's side. I have no idea what Nick Cushing does.
Yeah,
but I'm just hypothetically speaking.
I mean, they could come out with a 5-3-2.
Yeah, for more stability.
Yeah, but then
and then we just go right with our normal, a few adjustments here and there, and that's it.
And let Baby Yoda go to the baseline.
Look, man, I was having so much fun with those baseball puns against in the reverse fixture.
Yeah,
I was like, oh my gosh, but here's my thing though, and I'll share the screen again. Right. Oh, there we go. This thing right here is just absolutely insane. Where'd it go? The passing breakdown. They work that midfield. They work that absolutely insane. And then we have this is what I'm concerned about right here.
Yeah. Possession wise
is 20, yeah, in the 25th minute. This is the last game, of course.
Yeah. No, I mean, I saw all those breakdowns.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, honestly, I might take a little heat for this, but
the thing they might only do it at home. But the thing is that what are they going to implement from their home style to do it on the road? It's different in our eyes.
So
because I'm just being optimistic here. Okay. So why you want to take heat?
I'm gonna take heat because a few of our wins this year, right, have come from when we haven't had that much possession. So where we haven't led possession, we got a bunch of wins. Now, when we are leading the possession, it's either a draw or a loss, right? Look at the Nashville game.
Which game? Which one?
Geodis. We did have possession in the Geodis game.
When was that game? Was it before New York City on the road?
Yeah, it was the week before the Red Bulls. Um, we had possession, but Nashville capitalized on some mental mistakes, right?
You said week before Red Bulls.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. You're talking about the one. You're talking about the one at Geodis or one at lower.com?
The one at Geodis.
Okay, that was way before Red Bulls.
Yeah. So my bad. See it?
No.
I'll
Back
just
in
pull
May?
it up.
It was back in May, wasn't it?
Hold on. I believe so.
There's Loudon. I'm an idiot.
Hey, we appreciate it though, Daniel.
NYC only has 4 clean sheets in the middle of the league defensively, and they don't intercept many passes. You need to keep possession and score. They have 23 goals all season. You guys got this. Thanks, Daniel. Appreciate that. Hang on. I know what I can do. There's that. Where was Red Bulls? Red Bulls was this one. Nashville was the week before. So where's the preview? They don't have the preview. Well, that sucks.
I got it right here.
Thank you. I'm trying to figure out where the hell it is. This sucks.
Maybe if it wants to load, there we go.
MLS does not do a good job at this.
Of course not. All right. Where did it go?
I don't know.
All right, so possession for the whole game, right?
Mm-hmm.
52.7% for Columbus, 47.3 for Nashville. Right? 12 shots, 6 on goal. Nashville had 10 shots on goal, 17 shots all total. Total passes 422 versus 382. Passing accuracy 81.5%. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, there were we had possession.
Yeah.
And we still lost 3-1. Granted there was some calls that should have been called, but that's neither here nor there, right? We still lost.
Yeah.
So when it just seems like when we have more possession, right? Then we tends not to be no. Tends not to have the turnout that we want it to be.
Right.
The first time that I believe that we played Inter Miami at home.
Oh, Daniel remembers that game all too well. We played Inter Miami at home. We just were not good.
69.9% possession for us.
It is absolutely absurd for the
Inter Miami only had 30%,
and they still won.
Exactly. So you see where I might take some heat from saying that maybe sometimes not having that much possession is a little better for us because they could see the game a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? Because they have to defend. so they could see the channels opening up a little better versus holding on to it and a lot, and not having that not seeing that split second to be able to make a touch pass, or meg somebody to get that touch pass.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe, if possession is mid 40s, right? I'm okay with that. Anything below 40%, now we have to figure out, what is really going on, right? So anywhere from 40, I say 42% and up, because that's 42% of the game that you're able to sit there and see when those channels are going to open up.
Yeah,
That's how I feel about it.
that's fair. I can see that. Trying to see if there's anything else that I missed. We got that. Columbus is unbeaten in the joint league. High 7 straight MLS matches. 1-5, drew 2. Following a 2-2 draw with Miami on Tuesday. The league's top scorers with 42 goals. Columbus has scored multiple goals in a match 13 times this season. 2 more than any other team.
Love it.
And this thing about Keaton Parks. Keaton Parks created a career-high 5 chances for teammates in New York City's draw with Charlotte FC on Wednesday, including assisting NYCFC's lone goal of the game. Parks has 3 goal contributions in his last 4 matches, 1 goal, 2 assists, equaling his total from his previous 31 MLS games.
Jesus.
Connor says anywhere below 40% is straight shit.
I agree. Anything below 40% possession is, what are you really doing out there? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, what game did you just say we had like 30-some% possession? Miami?
No, we had 69%, 69.9% possession in that Inter Miami one.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, and
They had
yet
30.
they still won.
They had 30.1% possession.
Yet they still won. Absolute mind-boggling.
I mean, but that's Campana and and Martinez.
That's Campana himself.
Yeah, that's right, because he had the brace.
Yeah,
So
that's Campana himself. The Martinez was this last go round.
And there's no way you could have stopped that goal.
Yeah, no, there's no way. Other than that, anything else, my guy?
Oh, I did see up there in the chat, Connor said Lucas with a hat trick today. I don't know. What do you say?
I feel like Lucas gets his hat trick today. One of those will be a banger. I think Lucas gets a goal, but not 3. I think Lucas gets a goal.
I would love for Cucho to get that hat trick today.
I want Cucho to absolutely rock the bicycle kick just so I can see how loud it's going to be.
What, so you can watch the stadium collapse?
Look, man, he's going to nail it at one point in time.
He is. Man.
And that place is the entire downtown area is going to hear just like a loud roar and think something's happening.
I mean, there is the Clippers game too at the same time. So.
Are they home? Are they home today?
Yes, they're playing Nashville.
I thought they were in Nashville. They were just in Nashville the other day.
They're home.
They're home today?
7:35.
Really? So they played Nashville in Nashville and then come here? No, they're away.
So somebody's Twitter's got it going.
Yeah, they're away. Their next home game isn't until the 14th.
All right, well,
it's $5 Friday. I might go to that. I'm not going to lie to you.
$5 Friday, the 14th?
Yeah, against the Iowa Cubs.
Wisemen say baseball edition?
I might go to that. I haven't been to a baseball game. They're not playing my team this year, so I might as well.
Who's your team? Gwinnett Braves?
They're the Stripers. They're called the Gwinnett Stripers. Yeah, I don't know. I might go to that game. I don't know, but
What Wiseman say? Special edition?
nah, man, ain't no way. If Christian has a bike at home, I might register a smart quick on a Richter scale. I think isn't that what you said like the other day?
Yeah,
At 3.2 or something like
a
that.
3.2 earthquake on the Richter scale.
Yeah. Other than that, anything else, my guy? It
Uh,
should be a great game tonight.
it should be a great game. I do want to say that Chicho is back for
Chicho Arango
yes,
for Salt Lake.
he makes his first start.
Are you
Uh
predicting it?
no, it's already been said that he'll be
Oh, really?
starting. Yeah.
Why? What? Oh, all right, all right. In general MLS news, can we talk about how dirty Atlanta United did Franco Ibarra?
Yes. I
Oh
was reading
my
that.
lord, they did that guy dirty. And Joseph, I don't know if Battered Heron saw Joseph comment on his post. Franco Ibarra. I guess I guess yeah, Joseph Martinez said the same thing happened to him.
Yeah.
And what
But
they did Franco Ibarra dirty.
why loan him to Toronto though?
One of the worst teams. Oh my lord.
I mean, they're not. Don't get me wrong. Franco Ibarra um is a good player, but he's
Hmm.
not a Bernadeschi,
Yeah.
right?
Bernadeschi is he's the biggest flop ever. I thought he was going to be good. He is absolute horrible.
So he might be
He's the
good
same
on
BS with him. Yep.
he might be good on another team.
Ibarra or Bernadeschi?
Both.
Ibarra probably. That's why he's on loan to Toronto. Bernadeschi, I don't think nobody wants him. He's toxic. First of all, have
But
you not read Tom Bogart's article on
I
him?
have, but look who the head coach was. Look who the head coach was.
I know, but still, my God, he just got a red card last week for headbutting an Orlando guy.
I mean,
New guy has played in a month since the European season ended. New guy.
which new guy?
Oh wait, okay. Connor's talking about Yevon. Yevon does not start. It's going to take some time for him to get back to match fitness, according to Nazi on Thursday. Toronto fans hate Bernadeschi for all the drama he has brought with. Yes, I can back that 100%. He Joseph Iniesta, they hate each other. They hate each other. But who Bernadeschi and Iniesta? That's wild. Never thought that two quality. Insigne also. Insigne is not. He's underperforming.
He wants out.
Yeah, he. Oh my gosh, man.
Yeah.
These
Anything Bob Bradley touches.
it doesn't turn to gold. I'll tell you that.
No,
It
there's no
doesn't turn to
Midas
gold.
touch there. He
Um,
broke the U.S. men's national team.
I wouldn't go that far. I mean, they did make the round of 16 in 2010.
And then after that, what happened?
They made the round of 16 and 14. They didn't make it in 18, and that was under Jurgen Klinsmann.
Okay. Still.
18, 22 under Berhalter, they made the round of 16.
I
Or the
mean,
knockouts, sorry.
but that's the only good thing that's happened with Bob Bradley is the
Yeah.
men's national team.
By the way, one last thing before we get off. The full MLS All-Star roster. Carles Hill and Jacob Glesnes were added as the coaches' picks. I'm trying to scroll on the wrong screen.
Why couldn't Cucho get
Christian Benteke, Denny Buanga, Christian Espinoza, Jesus Ferreira, who's a baller, Georgios Yamakus, Kai Kamara, Jordan Morris, all forwards, Lucho Acosta, Thiago Amada, Matthew Schoner, Carles Hill, Hector Herrera, Jose Martinez. This guy, Aiden Morris, Hani Mukhtar, Ricky Pooch. By the way, had a baller of a game the other night.
Looked like a demon.
Lucas is going to be number 30. That's absolutely wild. Midfielders, Alvaro Barreal, John Gallagher, Jacob Glesnes, Ryan Hollingshead, Matt Miazga, Tim Parker, John Tolkien, Walker Zimmerman, all defenders. Roman Bjorky, Tyler Miller, Georgi Petrovic, all keepers. And then, of course, because it's in DC, you have to have
Wayne Rooney.
the DC United head coach in Wayne Rooney.
I still think Kucha should have been on there too, man. Because look at everything he's done. 5 goals, 10 assists. Right? And you're talking about you got Hanny on there, you got, Jesus Ferreira.
I personally am fine with leaving Cucho off of the MLS All-Star roster.
This year?
This year, yes.
Okay.
I'm personally fine with leaving him off. Only because he had such a slow start to the season.
I mean, he was also hurt.
Right, but that didn't come for a couple more games into the season.
Yeah.
So a slow start to the season, then injury, and then after injury starts contributing. I'm fine with leaving him off, but I wouldn't be opposed if he was like named to the bench at some point in time before the final roster came out or whatnot.
And he wasn't.
Yeah. So I'm personally fine with that, but I think next year we see
half Columbus Crew.
Yeah. on the roster.
Just put Messi on in a black and gold jersey and call it the All-Star game.
There we
go.
Saw a fan tweet a vid of US Men's training and they spotted Aiden back with the team. I did not see Aiden in that video because he departed the camp, and I didn't see that in the video. So I think that was just somebody thinking they saw Aiden, but really wasn't.
Still no update, you guys.
I can give a hard confirmation tomorrow when I'm in Cincinnati if he's back with the team or not. I don't think he is though. Yeah. So by the way, there's a clarification on Adam Jardy's tweet. I don't know if you saw that or not. Who was it? Adam asked if he had spoken to Aiden since he departed the team, the USMNT team. Nazi said no. Then followed up with, does he expect Aiden to be back with Columbus Crew? And Nazi said he has no answer for that. It's more so, and a spokesperson for the Crew said that it's more on the timing of, is Aiden going to be back with the Crew? Not playing wise, but if and when is Aiden going to be back with the Crew? That's what the clarification is. So as of now, Aiden is still in Nazi's plans. There's just timing on when he's going to get back with the team. Nazi has no idea about.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm still stuck on why would the Crew trade their best defensive midfielder?
They'd be stupid.
Yeah. Unless a big offer came from Europe, but I don't think it did.
Because I haven't seen any.
I haven't seen anything. So
other than David De Gea, leaving Man U.
De
Gea. Whatever.
It's David Day. You put some respect on that guy's name.
Yeah, I mean, he had a great 12-year run there. So.
Oh yeah, he was the last person from the 2013 Premier League winning season. So, Joe, my friend, anything else?
Look for a great game. Yeah, look for the Pigeons to be sent back home with an L. And I think Cucho gets a brace today, honestly.
Okay.
And I'll tell you when he'll get his second goal. It'll be in the second half in that south end. For some reason, Cucho loves scoring in south end of stadiums.
However, for some reason, the Crew love attacking the second half, attacking the south end in the second half, and attacking the Nordeca in the first half.
I mean, I would have it the other way around. But I mean, if we're
Yeah,
scoring more goals in the
you
south
attack.
end,
No. How it should be is you attack the south end first and attack the supporters the second.
yes.
That's how it should be. That's how it always should be.
But they got a method to their madness, and Cucho loves the south end of stadiums, especially Soldier Field.
I'm just saying.
For all y'all, I believe 2:00, 2:30,
North End.
maybe 3:30, or maybe 3:00. I think it is. The tailgate, should be set up. Y'all come out there, have a good time before the game. Carry an umbrella, a poncho, whatever to keep you dry, because it might be raining, might not be. It's Ohio. And come see your boy out there.
I will not be out there. I'll probably be. Oh, I can't make the game tomorrow. Probably up in the press box or something like that. But other than that, Jerald, as tradition goes, wise men say,
Only fools rush in.
y'all have a good night.
Stay wise, y'all.
Night, it's day. Good day. Stay dry. I don't know what I'm saying. Golly.
Stay wise.
Yeah, do that.